Do you have projects you just can't seem to finish? Do you lack motivation? Do you miss your crochet group and the inspiration they bring to the project? Well, come crochet with me and we'll make beautiful projects together. Welcome to New Crochet, where we focus on completing projects and drawing inspiration from others, seasons, and fashions.
You'll want to lay out your scarf and crochet a chain the length of your scarf. Okay, so we're working on the second step of our scarf and we're weaving in our chains. So let me show you how I do that. What I did was lay it out across my bed, and I just kept working on the chain to get it the length of the scarf. And you don't want to stretch it or make it too tight. You just, as naturally as you can, just lay it down on top of your scarf, and that's how I measured, okay? And that's how I got my length. And then this is my guide. This is the same one I use for each one that I make. And let's see, so far I've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need 11, 12, 13. I need 14 total for this project. So I've got a few more to go. Let me show you how I did that. Alright, and I want to leave a bit of a tail here. So I'm going to start my loop a little further down. And everybody knows how to make a chain, I think. Yarn over and pull through that loop. Just yarn over and keep pulling through your loop. For this project, it's a relatively long chain. It would be really pretty with different colors, I think. And I think I mentioned before that the initial pattern was a throw, like an Afghan. And I figure, why not just shorten it up and use the pattern for what I need. And I think I might do the next one with this same type of filet crochet and create my own pattern. So the only thing is, I don't know if you can see on this, I don't like the way my pattern isn't really showing up. So here's my double clusters here, and I just don't really see them that well. They're not popping. It's like here. Where to go? Here. I just don't see them that much. So I don't know, maybe I need to go back and do another, weave in another one in there. I think I might try that. And instead of 14, I would make 28 of these chains. Whoops. Keep bumping my camera. But you keep working on your chain and keep measuring, and you're not going to pull this, or you're just going to lightly, go down. And this is how I measure to make sure the length. No pulling. Okay, I'm at the end, and I typically like to make the one I'm working on a little bit longer. So I can just hold them up and see. I need to take one chain off of my hook, and they should be even right there. All right, so that's where it's even. And then I'm just gonna fasten this off, but I'm gonna make a long tail on this, just like we did at the beginning. All right, and then this one is finished, and then this one is my guide. Okay, I'm setting that one to the side. Let me show you how to do the weaving part. Now, if you can see, I actually started from right to left. Call me weird that way. I don't know, but that's how I did it. And then you're gonna weave it over and under and over and under. And then on the next one, you're gonna do the opposite. You're gonna start under and then over. So however you decide to start, whether it's over or under, just do the opposite on the next row. Alright, so this one was under, this one is going to be over. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull this through here. This is where you're going to want to get your tapestry needle out. Alright, and I want to tie a knot as close to that first chain as possible. I wonder, I can't see, I don't have any light. And it's raining outside, so there we go. I can see. Alright. So I'm trying to get that knot, and I'm doing this again, a double. Okay, that way that is not coming off. Alright. I'm checking my tapestry needle here. So I've got this one attached, and at the other end is where I'm going to thread it. Alright. So this one, we're going over here. Wait, that's what I did here. I'm going under. And then over, under, over, under. Before I lose my hook. Oh! Okay. And don't pull it too tight. Keep it loose. And you're going to want to kind of stretch it like this all the way down to the end, and keep it loose. You don't want it too tight. Okay, so you just keep doing this till you get to the end of this row, and I'll meet you back. Okay, so I'm at the other end, and I found the center, that center stitch, and I'm going to tie this as close to that first or the last chain as possible. And I'm going to double that. Okay, did you see how I have just a little extra here? No problem. So we're gonna just pull that, and we don't want that to be tight, just a little loose. But we're gonna like just kind of stretch it out a little bit. Before you know it, there you go. And you've got it weaved in. And then you just keep going with the next row, over, under, until you get to the end. And that's it. I don't really like how the ends look, even though that's how the directions said. So, I think if I go back and look at that picture, they had made tassels on the end, and that's what I'm gonna do. But like I said before, I think I'm gonna go back and double this, and in that same hole I'm gonna just do the opposite, and then go over here and under and over, and then maybe scoot this one down and create another under over on this side. And kind of double that. It'll be a little poofier and hopefully a lot warmer. But I'm hoping to make these double clusters pop when I do that, because I just don't see my pattern right now. It's not really standing out that much. Maybe you could see it on camera better, but I don't. Yeah, I'm just gonna make those tassels on the ends, and this should blend in with that, and it should be fine.
Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed today's cozy crochet session. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button and ring the bell so you never miss a stitch. Share your beautiful creations with us in the comments below. Keep those hooks moving, and until next time, happy crocheting.